Hey guys, how are you doing? Well, let's go and do something interesting. Well, for this video, actually for this course, we are going to use Django REST framework. And actually I've already built my, this is the cheat code actually I keep for now. Already I made my Django project, which you can do the same using simply just uh, set this project type to Django and select simply some environment and just do this. I'm using Python 3.10 and that's gonna work for me. That's if any problem you got through the versioning, just install the latest stable version of Python, which is 3.10. I believe that was a low version. Anyway, let's go and do this. So I've already made my Django project. In this video, we are going to check some of our tools, just like run Django REST framework, and we are going to use the Postman for our API testing tool. Well, however, Django REST framework has some API testing tool built in, and you can just use that, which I don't do that because that's really creepy. I'm already using Django. I would rather using HL Postman, which is super simple to use. You just create collections, which I'm going to just create a collection and name this collection YouTube downloader. Just hit the enter, and in this collection you can just add some requests, just like get the download types, and okay, we just build our first request and we can use it later. We can set these things up and do it later. And also, as my database, I'm going to use MySQL as usual, and we are going to use MySQL anyway, and this is going to work for us. And I'm going to use localhost. Actually I'm going to use phpMyAdmin as my actual database monitoring system, and I'm going to build my database anyway. So let's go in it. I'm going to call this database ytdb, which is built, and let's connect our Django to this actual guy. So I'm going to copy my cheat from here. Well, and I'm going to settings, and I need to find my database connection. Okay, that's it. Okay, so as you see, I can now connect to my database using these properties. The name of the database is going to be ytdb. User is going to be root. I have not set any password, so I just fucking delete it, and I don't need this guy too. That's it. Okay. Well, I believe the database must work right now. Well, we might run into some problems, but that's okay. So I can just use this run button and run this through some automation tool, which is quite fine. And I can just simply say py manage.py and run server. You can do anyone. However, and actually we ran into my problem. We need MySQL client for this. Wait a minute. Okay, in order to actually connect to MySQL database, we need some library that's called MySQL client. Well, actually there are multiple ways to solve this problem. First of all is to try pip install, which might not work. So, client, which probably we will run into some problem. However, as I just updated my Python, we didn't run into that problem. But if you are using some older version of this Python, in case if you need to do something, I hope that's none of my business, you can just download the version 146 from PyP, and we can just go to the actually, let me show you here. In the left sidebar, you can see the download files, and you can select one of these versions, which each one of these are specifically for one version of Python. You can download one for Python 3.8, one for 3.7, and one if you are using 3.6. However, in that case, you just download this and you just copy the file in your project, and you just say pip install and MySQL client. That's gonna be totally fine. Okay. However, I just ran into this problem, which is doesn't matter really, because it's something else with this. Anyway, this problem must be already solved. Okay, my thing is working, and I've got my Django actually running, and we are already connected to my database. Now I'm going to set up my Django REST framework. So in that case, we need to install the Django REST framework. Super simple, using this command, which you can just copy that from the Django REST framework official site, and we just got this to install. And if I just click this, you can see the indexing is running and things must be alright. Okay, I've got this installed, and all that we are going to need is starting a new app and actually migrating the necessary the migrations to our database. So we are going to do this. Well, that case, I'm going to say just py manage.py migrate. Everything is done, and however, this library is super complete, and we have all the things that we need, including authentication, serialization, and everything in one place. Unlike REST Fast API, which we need to just gather and collect everything, we are done with everything pre-built in here, and that's how great it is. Okay, that's super simple. So we are just going to give it a refresh, and everything is still working great. And I need to create an admin account. How am I going to do this? Py manage.py create super user. That's it. Okay, it's asking for my name. Password is going to be 1234 1234. Yeah, 1234 1234, and yeah, not a big problem. Okay, I got this actually running. So now I'm going to just say the main actually URL and /admin/ and you just gonna need to log in. My username was actually, what was that? Dr. Geek 1234 1234. That's it. That's all that I needed, and we are all set here, and we can do our things. Okay, actually in next video I'm going to try and set up a route for my for API and test it out. Goodbye till next video.